Leave it down. Leave it alone. Take your piggy and let's go see Caden. Brian, take this, please.
Thank you.
Go up in his bed.
I don't think you should do that.
Go here, piggy.
Alright, that's all. You just get to show him. Give him a good night. And we'll get back to your bed.
I love Hayden the dog. I am so hungry.
Let's go to Austin's room. Okay. You go in your room. You go get two granola bars and come back upstairs. Quickly. Get one small glass of water also.
Hello.
Water.
So, alright, I am trying to figure out why this music's not playing. Bringing up this chat. Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I'm a little quiet. Is that better now? Awesome. So I'm just messing around. I had to switch offices. With Austin had his bedroom in this room, and we moved him into the office. Cool. That needs to be down. So I was messing with this. All of the stuff that we normally use to stream is at Jed's house. So I've been messing with getting this set up, and I just went to the store and bought a webcam that works with my Mac so that I could stream from my house still. I've been working on a bunch of stuff for Mario Marathon this year. We're moving Mario Marathon to Jed's house, so we'll see how that goes. We did a test stream a bit ago and tested the internet was good enough, and that was great. So excited about that. The main reason for moving it over to Jed's house is that Jed has a huge house, or huge, not huge, but he has a decent sized house with a room that's kind of isolated, big, at least as big as my basement, and nobody else lives there, so it's less interfering than it is with my family having it in my basement. So we thought we would give that a try. We built a wall over there the other day and messed with some camera angles and stuff. So that was pretty good. This camera that I got looks pretty good too. Maybe we should just use this. But I've been, there's a couple different things that we're working on. One of them is I need to actually update the website, because the website is actually, Jed now lives, this is just a Logitech like 920 something or other webcam. The Jed lives nearby, so his parents moved to Illinois to a farm that they bought, and their old house, which is the house that he grew up in, Jed now lives in. And it's got they have like a 4-car garage, so there's a really big driveway for parking, and nobody else lives there to get bothered by him. I need to, let's see, I made this mistake when I set the website up this time. Where I forgot to switch databases. So the way Mario Marathon website works is there's like versions for each year, and when you update the website, it like writes the version out to, it's like everything in the database is written to static files so that it doesn't have any scale problems. So like the only times you actually interact with the database is like when you're donating, and then everything else updates kind of asynchronously. So I built out the new site, and then you basically just set up a new directory, and then all the database, reset the database, and it all publishes to the new static site. But what I did is I set up the static site, and I didn't actually switch databases, so I accidentally reset the 2016 database, which is not good. All right, to Mario 16. So what I have to do is I have to, hopefully there's nothing, I have to, that's not right. Okay, and then, just a second, I need to how do you import a file? Source Mario 17.sql. All right, so that just did something. Sorry, I'm moving this off the screen because I think there might be a config file that has passwords in it that I don't want to share with you guys. Not that I don't trust you, but you are the internet. And then like all the code is exactly the same for the dynamic stuff. So, hey Kaden, what's up?
Who are you talking to?
The internet. Do you wanna talk to them?
Why do you talk to the internet?
Why do I talk to the internet?
Oh.
So now I'm gonna flip this over to the Mario Marathon 2017 production. Also needs to flip to that database. I'm gonna restart and I'm gonna see if the donation that I just made stays on the site. So far that looks good. And now I want to
It just seems like you're talking to yourself.
Publish.
That you're just saying what you're doing.
Schedule. I'm just talking out loud, just like when you play Yu-Gi-Oh. Edit pages, index. Let's see, I might be breaking the site right now.
Dad.
All right, it loaded. It's got the new stuff. It's got the donation. It still has all the old tweets. Why the heck does it have all the old tweets? Open image in new tab. Uh-oh. So that's going from... Let's do that.
That's not it. You come here.
There we go. That's better. There's no tweets now. Go tweet about Mario Marathon. Are reactions enabled right now? That's a great question. I have no way to know, actually, now that I think about it. Let's try. I don't know if it'll work in this setup that I got here. I don't know if it'll work in the setup that I got here. I've got this browser source thing in OBS that I'm using for this overlay. No idea if it captures audio from that. Yeah, go to mariomarathon.com and click on the like one of the, I don't know, the fail button. Let's try that one. That'd be a good one. Because it's got a visual thing, so we'll see it on this.
Epic fail.
Yep, seems to work.
Epic fail.
Aaron Milzek, I started using a Mac for my job at work when I got a new job, and like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I eventually bought one for home. All right, so it looks like internal server error. I'm gonna go send something on Twitter and see if that's working. So that should be connected to, should be like a database connection in here somewhere. Yeah. Tweet that. And I'm going to see if that tweet shows up. All right, there's a couple tweets. That's good. Oh, a bunch of tweets. All right, we got 2 tweets. I wonder if my tweet will show up. I just tweeted. Ship Guy and Dragonfire, thanks for tweeting. I think mine should show up. Let's see. What do your tweets say? Just mariomarathon.com. That's the one I just sent. And that's the one you sent. So now there should be... It's weird that it doesn't have one for a user for me. Is there like a Twitter ban or something in here? Like it picked up my tweet. Oh well. So I was working on a t-shirt design. What do you guys think of this? The idea is, here, I'll go to this one because it just says Mario Marathon 2017 Child's Play logo, and then there's kind of this like shadow of a Mario level. And then it says official gold member, MarioMarathon.com. Hey, Colin. I was just looking at this. Where's that at? This admin screen for the way that we run Twitter contests. I'll show you guys. It you just put in a time period like 8 o'clock to 8:39, and then it picks someone that tweets, and you can filter it. So like we could say you have to say greatest in your tweet, and then there's one entry from Ship Guy, but there's this link here that says Twitter feed by Colin 1000. Doesn't work anymore. All right, bringing back up the chat. Distress it some. Oh, that's not a bad idea. So what I usually do when I want to distress something is just distressed texture. So I just go to Google image search and I search for a distressed image that I think would look good. I say size large, and then pick, so you get all these images. So that one looks interesting. I don't really like it. That one looks, that's kind of cool. That's pretty good. And I'll just take that image and paste it over here. And then probably figure out the part of the image that I'll just free transform that to be like that big. Maybe let me save a copy of this. And then I'm going to get rid of the background. Actually, I'm just going to merge all that stuff. And then what I want to do is select everything that is white and delete it maybe. Yeah. And then take this and I want to add I think I want to add like a mask. Which one of these things is a mask? That? No. And then can I like copy this into the mask? No. Let's see, how do you paste into mask? Photoshop. I don't remember how to do this. Alt click. Okay. So now we've got some kind of distressing. I can move the mask around and play with that. It's a little bit much down in this corner. Hey Girl in Blue 24, Pixel Power Up. I'm just messing around with Photoshop, trying to figure out maybe if I just yeah, let's add a background layer to represent a shirt color. What color do you think this should be for a shirt? Maybe like a blue. And then we'd probably want this to be like white. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Gold for the gold member. That might be pretty good too. I kind of think I need to, like, how do you paint in Photoshop? Pencil, brush, like a soft paint. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Option, click that. I'm going to take the pattern brush. I'm going to make it really big. Like really big, not that big. I want the clone stamp. I want it like 200 pixels, but soft. So what this is going to do is it's going to let me like select an area and then kind of like fade in the area because I don't want any of these like really bad spots. This is like how you delete people from photos. At least how I delete people. Alright, so that's pretty good. And that's going to make it less distressed. Maybe a little bit more down in here. Maybe a little bit more up through there. So this part looks pretty good. A black and gold shirt for Tax Megan. We'll make it happen. You custom one off. What do you guys think? Needs to be a darker blue. So color overlay. Blue. I need to send out like the we're doing Mario Marathon email, but there's a couple things I wanted to figure out. Oh yeah, this is exciting. I got this Nintendo Switch and Zelda to give away, which will be fun. I'm gonna put that in the email. I assume you can see this on the camera. Let me check. Yeah, Nintendo Switch, Zelda. I've been playing it on the Switch that I've got because I actually have a second Nintendo Switch. I ordered two of them the same day. one of these was a prize. And then I was at Target the other day and they had 2 in stock, and I almost bought a third one just to give away. But then I thought I should save my money because I wasn't sure what else we were going to do. We got some good ideas, something I need to work on. Hey, Cowman. Is Cowman here? Oh, you can only rig it if you're Cowman. I got it now. So, yeah, Cowman's our official shirt guy, even though that's like my nickname, but really it's him. So anyway, yeah, so a couple things let me bring up on the website. A lot of things that I need to update here. One is, so we're changing the format this year, which is not at all apparent on the website. But you can see we're adding a few additional games. We've got Mario Maker, Super Mario Land 2, New Super Mario Brothers DS. That's all we've added so far, but there might be a couple more. And we are changing the format to be like completely time-based, because we pretty much know how long these games take us to play at this point. So our plan is to have a schedule. We haven't figured out exactly how we're going to play Mario Maker, but I will tell you, we're pretty much going to have a schedule where we publish a list of games with a set duration for each game, and the duration will be longer than we maybe would normally play it if we were just trying to get through it, but not necessarily enough time to do like 100% run of a game. But it will be like maybe Super Mario Galaxy 12 hours, or Super Mario World, maybe we do like 5 hours on that. So the levels like will be scheduled out, and then the donations will unlock hours. So it's similar to the unlocking levels, but it's not specific levels that we have to play, which is always hard to like get the schedule laid out and figure out when people are going to need to be there based on the times and everything. So it's going to make it a lot easier for us, because we can just say, yes, at 10 o'clock on Friday, we're going to start playing this game, and the person that plays that game will need to be there. And then yeah, it's essentially like what Collins is describing in the chat. Like, we just buy additional time. So the hours will cost more than a level, but it should basically equate to the same thing. And then we'll have some kind of like option at the end at certain level where you can like have viewers choice, like, okay, I want to see you guys go back and do this thing or whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, Colin, is putting a dollar value on each hour, and then we'll be able to pre-schedule it. So potentially we'll be playing a game. We should be able to at least beat every game in the time that we allot, because we're going to give it like more time than we would normally need. And that's also going to let us have different people play games, instead of saying like, all right, we have to rush through because we don't know how many levels are going to get unlocked. It's going to be like, this person can beat this game in 5 hours, so we're going to give them a we're going to give them 5 hours to play this game, and they can sort of play it leisurely. If we add in some games, like, I suppose there's the worst case scenario is that we have a game that's scheduled for, say, like 10 hours, and we get to the 10th hour and we can't beat it in that amount of time. At that point, we've got a couple options. We can either go to we could just say, yep, we're going to switch games because people are tuning in to watch the next game, and we're tired of playing this game, which would be kind of the default. Or we could go to like a 2-screen thing and wrap up the game if we're close. Can each hour be $1? That is not feasible unless we cap it at $100 donation. And we've already raised $238, so no, that's not real. It cannot happen. currently the current checklist is inaccurate, and the games on here are inaccurate. So yeah, we are also, like, with the scheduling thing of having the times, we're able to hopefully extend this to be longer this year. And that's another benefit of having it at Jed's house is I can go to work for a day if I need to, and then people can come back and play there because Jed's willing to have people at his house when he's not there, I suppose, or he can be more available. And the way that his house is set up, it's kind of nice because we can actually, like, there's direct access to just the room that we would be doing Mario Marathon in. So that's exciting. So I need to figure that out. Like, the easiest thing to do would be to just take this and be like, change these headings to say hours. So hour 1 and 2, total donation amount. Hours 4 through 5. But it would be really nice if this said, like, Super Mario Brothers 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., which I can probably do. And then that's also what's allowing us to add in these other games because we can set like a fixed time limit on the games. I was thinking about throwing in a few extra, like, short games like Mario Teaches Typing for an hour. I'm sure we can get that and beat that in an hour. Or some game that we just, no way we think we can beat it, but like if we wanted to play, whatever. Yeah, the checklist tracking thing is kind of dead. We still need people to count fails. There's no reason to check off hours. We should be able to automate that. Like Hotel Mario. We could do Mario Kart. So what I was thinking with Mario Maker was, since we'd just be saying, all right, we're going to do this amount of time for Mario Maker, is either use Mario Maker as a fixed thing on the schedule, or if we get through a game and have time remaining, we fill it in with Mario Maker. Probably we'll do something, though, at least a chunk of time where it's scheduled and it's like, if you want us to play your level, submit your thing and we will play the first 100 levels we receive for so much time. So we're doing that. One of the things that we're planning to build is, if we can get it all done, is a Mario, basically like a game like Bingo. So tell me what you guys think about this. So essentially we would come up with a whole bunch of different things that could happen during Mario Marathon, and we would put them onto these like randomly generated bingo sheets. So anyone that's watching Mario Marathon can go there and enter like your email address, and it will send you a link to a bingo card. Yep, we'll do some Twitter things still, but this bingo card thing would be kind of like that too, where people that aren't necessarily donating can participate. So we'd have all these bingo things, like Jed plays a level, it could be a thing on the bingo card, or they beat Super Mario 64, or fail 100 times on the same game, something like that, right? So when these things happen, we would have one of our administration screens where you can go in and say, all right, this event just happened, and that would open up the ability to claim that spot for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, right? So anyone that's watching when that thing happens, it's like, okay, we just lost a level or we just played a level as Luigi in Mario 2. Go, if you have that on your card, it would light up and you'd have a certain amount of time to click it. So you'd actually have to be watching at the time that the thing happened. Most important question of the night. Will I be able to win a t-shirt? I don't know, but potentially. We probably should do like the biggest retweet thing. Let's see if we got any more Twitter things here. Nope. So I need to update all this stuff on the website. I think there's a bunch of stuff we could do with that bingo thing, and it'd be a way to keep people involved, give them some different things, like if we can actually make it. So that's a great question, Valiant Cookie, or your great thing. So one of the things that we've been thinking about doing is last year we used this custom ink to do the shirt designs. Here, let me save this. Ping to this. So this website here, right? Secret donations about amount will be back. That's another thing that I've got on my. What the heck happened? I have no idea what's going on there. Let's try that one. It doesn't have the distressing though. That's weird. Oh, that's weird too. Oh, because it's not actually. Nope, it is. Oh, we need to make it. Yeah, I gotcha. I need to click that, bring that up, and then say adjust contrast. I don't know. Okay, so t-shirts. So we've used this custom ink last year, which was different than the underground printing we had used in the past. So the shirts actually cost a little bit more through custom ink than what we had paid, but it was easier because they would ship them to my house instead of me having to drive 2 hours and pick them up. But we ended up spending like $1,000 on t-shirts and then sending those out. So one of the things that this place has, there's this website that's owned by the same people called Booster. And Booster lets you make t-shirts and sell them and then link the t-shirts sales directly to a PayPal account, which is what they use to collect donations for Child's Play. So we could potentially sell shirts through this website and then have people like some percent. So we'd have to price them. So if the shirts cost, I don't know, like $8, $10 to make, then if the shirts cost $10 to make and when we sell them for $20, $10 would go to Child's Play. But I don't, like, we always get a lot of donations for the shirts. So people like people will donate $5 to win a shirt. And we might get 20 people that donate $5 to try to win the shirt, so that's $100 in donations. Where when we do, if we were to just sell the shirts for $20 a piece, then that's less money that goes to Child's Play because some of the money's going to the shirts. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I talked to the Yeti. They do the Summer Games Done Quick, which is like a week after Mario Marathon this year, and they said they don't have the capacity to do it. So the other thing I thought about, Colin, tell me what you think about this. Because there's a lot of people that have wanted to get a shirt and just haven't had the options to get a shirt. So what if we had 2 shirts? What if we had like the prize shirt? Hey, Pixelated Soul. So we could have the prize shirt. Maybe it says this official gold member. And then we could have like another one that we sell. And maybe like we could sell them for like $35 or something, where $25 goes to Child's Play. So that like, but if somebody really wants a shirt, I think that I've tried to figure out a way to do it where I don't have to collect money for people, and I'm not like committing to buying the shirts myself, where all the prize shirts my family just buys and then we pay for the shipping. So I mean, it can get really expensive between doing it. Plus we have to pack them up, and some of the shirts ship internationally, and that can get really expensive. So if we said like, all right, we're going to, maybe we even just like you said, we do it a certain day, is here you go, you can buy a shirt for $35 plus whatever the shipping is. And then we could have 2 shirts. We could have, this is the shirt that you win, and this is the shirt that you buy. Both of them support Child's Play. And they could look similar. Maybe we have different colors. So you got like the green shirt or the red shirt. So I think there are people that would give money just because they know they could get the thing. Sandeep, you think the 2 shirts is good? So the like the official gold member could be the prize one, and then we could do something else that says like I need to make that a single color image somehow. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's all this like semi-transparent stuff, which means I need to make this mask where it's either black or white, and I forget how to do that. Adjust. I thought you could do it with, let me see, Photoshop, make. The other thing that I'm working on that I'm not going to promise you guys will get done, but I think will be an awesome prize. So yeah, that's what I was saying maybe before you joined, Sandeep, about the t-shirts. So the place that we use, this place, right? You can do this booster thing, and Booster is owned by the same company. You design a shirt, you set a price, and then based on the price you say we will sell 50 shirts or whatever amount you put, and then the target. So let's look at what this would look like. So you pick like a shirt, and we say we're going to sell 5 of them. And let's say we do like this. I don't know what color. Maybe that color. Oh, that doesn't look good to me. This color. We add art. Yeah, I think like, so like if we said we're going to charge $30 for this shirt and our goal is to sell 100 shirts, that's $2,000 for Child's Play, which is, I mean, reasonable. You must sell 6 to print. So, I mean, it's not huge. If we sold a lot of shirts, yeah, I think that the key is to make the prize shirts like special in some way. Maybe the prize shirts come with something else. So the other thing that we're working on, there's a, what's the name of this place? So this place will print these basically like magazines that you can get bound. And there's other print shops that will do this stuff too. And what I want to do is I want to put together basically like this Mario Marathon yearbook. So like we've got all this stuff like from every year, and if we hadn't skipped a year, this would be the 10th year. So it's been like 2008 to 2017 would be a 10-year period. Plus, like the donations are still going to make the thing longer. Like the donations are going to like be the thing that makes the event longer, which a lot of people are donating for that, not necessarily just because it's a t-shirt giveaway. But this, I kind of want this for myself, and if we make them, it's easy to make it for yourself. It's easy to make it for a bunch of them, or it's cheaper to make a bunch of them. But like, I'm picturing just kind of like a yearbook of Mario Marathon that's got like all the different things that we've done. I've kind of got a binder of stuff I've collected. So like all the poster designs, all of the t-shirt designs we could talk about, the different donation totals, the like we were on the Will Wheaton TV show. We could talk about that. We could talk about like all the costumes that we made, the design, some of the disasters that have happened behind the scenes, or what else? I got a whole list of stuff that I was working on, like fan art that we've gotten. We could put a couple of pages of fan art. Like we had all those letters back and forth with Nintendo where they were like Sue Page was writing us back, which is their generic support person name, and then we got like a call from their lawyer, and all the things we do on the Wheel of Awesome. We could talk about we could have like bios of all the different team members. Yeah. I think that we could do a whole bunch of different things. I wonder why when I convert this to one color, like it makes it solid. That's crazy. I wonder how it figures that out. Yeah, like the Bowser rules would be a good thing to put in there. Let me put a note, because that's a good one. I had something else earlier that I didn't write down. Maybe like stuff about Jet songs. We could put something in there about this like Child's Play trophy thing. The what is it? Recognition of an exceptional service from Child's Play. Like that's pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe give away used napkins with our DNA on them so you can clone us. It's a great idea. We could talk about all the different prizes, or like one of the things I was thinking was I forget which year it was, probably 2000 or Mario Marathon 3, when Rubber Gamers sent us just like boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff to give away, all kinds of Mario related stuff. It was amazing. A lock of Jed's hair, like we could do stuff about Jed's songs. And I think it would just be neat to have like all that stuff kind of together. I don't know that it's like attractive to just the average person that shows up and watches Mario Marathon, but just because it's like, hey, we just found this thing, what's going on? But for the 50 or 100 people that probably like the 48 of you guys that are watching right now might actually want to see that or would like to have something like that. You could put like a signature page like in your high school yearbook, and all the people could write notes in the back. We could do I don't know, I'm trying to find somebody to do a postcard / poster for this year, because the postcards are awesome. That's always a lot of fun and a good way to get a bunch of donations. How do we get the I'm trying to kick it, but like the last couple years we've sort of toned it back to try to simplify it, but now that it's at like Jed's house, I'm looking at options like what can we do to like make it bigger again. I'm going to try to get the I'm going to try to put like get news, like send out press releases and stuff again. Oh, custom pen. What other prize ideas do you guys have? So postcard. / poster, t-shirt, pen. I've always wanted to get a custom lapel pen made. I'm hoping if we can make it like, oh yeah, it's the 10th sort of anniversary, or the 10th, it's not really the 10th running because we skipped a year, but it's the, it would be the 10th one. It's 10 years of Mario Marathon. I guess that's what we should call it. Last year, the whole like, hey, I got a mouse pad right here. I like my mouse pad. Trading cards. Yeah, I never thought, like, when we did it, one of the things was like, we need to do this before we turn 30. Mario Marathon themed Switch controllers, maybe. I don't know. I think the t-shirt would be good. So one of the things that we're doing is there's like people that are so like maybe Tax Megan, for example. She's still here. She lives nearby to us. And since we're having this at Jed's house and there's more parking and it's less, he doesn't really have any care about who shows up, where like Tax Megan's fine. But, other people that, like, since my kids live in my house, I never wanted to just have a whole bunch of people showing up. But potentially we're going to open it up to let like more of the Mario Marathon people, like viewers, come and actually visit us now that we're at Jed's house. Like Tax Megan knows Chris, so she has a connection to us, but that's always been like the rule is don't invite people over that we don't know outside of Mario Marathon. But Jed's willing to say like, oh, screw it, you guys can come over. So actually I spent $10,000 replacing my air conditioning last August so that we wouldn't have the air conditioning issue from last year, but then we decided to move it. So yeah, Megan, if you're around, we'll email us. We'll send you Jed's address, or he'll just read it off on the stream and everybody can show up. It'll be great. I'm envisioning this could get expensive if a whole bunch of people show up, but having like certain people, inviting certain people, and having like a goodie bag kind of thing. Like if you show up at a convention, you get this. Here's a bag with the yearbook in it or something, and a lapel pen, and a flyer with rules. The one thing that's awkward that we're trying to figure out, like if people come from far away to Jed's house, is like, first of all, where are they going to stay? Because Jed doesn't have like sleeping arrangements. He was discussing setting up like a tent city in his backyard, and I was like, Jed, you can't set up a tent city in your backyard. Like the neighborhood association or whatever would show up. Hey, Target John, coffee mugs. See, that'd be the other thing we could do if we used one of these like print services and let people buy their own thing. Well, I hope Jeep's okay. But I was like, there's not enough shower space, and Jed's house isn't like going to be super friendly to visitors beyond like people are staying. Plus, I was like, anyone that's going to come to Mario Marathon is a person that would probably have watched the entirety of Mario Marathon, and like we wouldn't want people to show up and be like, all right, I'm staying here for 5 days on camera, because we'd want people that are like, okay, come in, say hi to everybody, hang out. Like if we have this scheduled thing, it'd be like, yeah, you can come Tuesday from Tuesday afternoon and work that shift as our, Mario Marathon viewer host or whatever we want to call it. Like figure out who wants to do stuff. Mario Marathon Woodstock. Yeah, Jed actually went to Woodstock like 1999 whenever they redid Woodstock, and it was a huge disaster. Yeah, I think mostly people would need to try to get their own hotels unless they Oh, cool. You think you'll make it down this year, John? The one thing I'm a little worried about is like we're adding these games and setting up this schedule, and I don't know about everyone's availability. But I'm hoping like with the schedule, it's a little less stress. I don't want to not finish the games, but if we can be like, yeah, we played this game for 5 hours and we never beat the first level because somebody that never played video games, like maybe my mom will show up and be like, Mom, just sit here and mess with this for 5 hours. It's for charity. Jed's place is in India as well. It's on the east side of Indianapolis, where we grew up. Not the best neighborhood anymore, or best side of Indianapolis, but it's actually there's lots of benefits of having it at his house, as far as like the layout of his house is really good for it, and his house is pretty big. Yeah, like the Champions Road thing. Like when that came up, it'd be like, all right, we made it to Champions Road, but we're not committed to beating this level. I think it'll be fun too, because we won't have like a specific path through the game. So if someone's like, I really want to go play this level, or I want to play these dozen levels out of Super Mario 64, not every single level from every world, we could do that. And having like the specific start times will be good if someone's like, I really want to see them play New Super Mario Brothers DS because they've never played that before. Well, you'll know at certain times. I bet I could watch you play it for 5 hours, Ben. Actually, now that I've beaten it, it'd probably be really frustrating to watch someone play it as much as we played that level. Like, it's not that hard. It's easy now. The main thing I need to get done is sending out this email that we send out to say, announcing Mario Marathon, go sign up for, whatever. I put a Facebook ad out to see how that was going to do for like getting people on the event. And I'm thinking about, like, it's just a small one because I'm kind of testing it out. But during the event, putting out like a Facebook thing that's just like Mario Marathon for Child's Play Charity live, watch for free, like some kind of thing that's because it's not like it's fairly cost effective, especially if you could write an ad that was like, go do this thing right now because it's it's available. It'd be awesome if you could just have like pay money and get your video feed into their thing. We got 4 people to sign up for the event, which is impressive. One person shared it. and I've spent like $5. But it says if I spent like $400 on ads, I could get like 1 million people to see the thing, which seems reasonable. I don't know. All right, John, I will think about that. We were actually talking, like Chris and I were talking about maybe using his photography studio, but then he said that he wasn't like real comfortable with that. And then we looked at like rental spaces. Like that was actually my plan, was like, can we get a hotel and just host Mario Marathon at a hotel and tell people, yeah, come to Mario Marathon. If you want to come, you got to rent a room to help offset the cost of this, but that was just going to be too expensive. And then Jed was like, yeah, I'll just do it at my house. I was like, all right, that's good. You know, worst case, we just move it back to my house if it blows up. But I think we'll be good there. I need to figure out here. Let's try this. I feel like, so I changed the scoreboard. Size to make it larger and the way that we embed it.
Burb turb.
And I think some of these things aren't going to scale right.
Well, chicken isn't well eaten.
This is how we like preload all the sprites.
Bobby one shot. Blanket girl.
I need to make these cost more. Last year they were all like under $20. Well, I also thought about making one where
My body is ready. Mario.
yeah, see, like the gold member thing is not right for this size
John.
screen.
Shirt guy.
Oh God, that's awful.
Sludge guy. Sludge girl. Here we go. Hang on, we're hitching a ride.
I want to recode all this because basically all this stuff is
For Child's Play charity.
hard coded.
And who is that good-looking brother on screen? Nathan Jones,
For Child's
a.k.a. Donnie
Play
and Dog.
charity.
What was I saying?
Here we go.
So this stuff is basically hard coded into the site. So I have to change the code to add more of these through configuration, but I want to move all that to be in our database so that there's like a screen we can go and just say, you know, whatever you put in, like here's the image and here's the sound and here's the dollar amount, and then if that amount is donated.
All I know is you haven't paid an income tax and you've got to pay it.
Prepare to be amazed.
Every time we watch that movie,
Blanket girl. It's me, Mario.
oh, that one works.
The power of positivity.
Yeah, anything that's like anything that's super custom is still going to have to be coded, like the
Excellent.
like these. And this background on this one's definitely not the right size. That needs some work at this. It was basically, it used to be like 960 by 540, and now it's, I don't know, whatever size this is. $1280 by 720. Yeah. I got this nail. I'm scratching my ear with it. So mostly those work. I need to fix those. I want to build in the thing. I was thinking about having a thing where you donate a certain amount, like, and then you put something in the comment that's like a Twitter handle, and then it would pull down that Twitter image and have that pop out of the box. But I'm afraid that there would just be too much obscene stuff coming out of the box, unless we made it like, you know, $50 donation, and you do that. And then it's like, well, maybe it's worth it at that point. Like, people aren't going to just spam obscene things. Or if they are, we're making $50 for Child's Play. So, what do you guys think about that? Alright, that was good. I'm glad those things worked. It's definitely easily abusable. How do I, let's see. How do I make a 2-color image? Duo tones is what this is called. Image adjustment threshold. There we go. That will do it. Now let's save as a ping. And let's upload this. Photoshop's amazing. Yeah, that'd be the problem, is getting things approved. Too many penises will be seen. I shouldn't have read that, but that's exactly the reason why we don't want to do that. So, it's too bad people ruin things. Yeah, we could trust them. We could have the mods approve stuff. I would trust you guys to do whatever. I mean, Yeah, but if it's you must donate $100. Okay, so now we got no shirt. What the heck? Oh, show white in my image. Okay, so this is a single color thing. That's not bad. Probably want to fix around here where it says gold member and down there where it's oh, I see. Mario Marathon right there. Yeah. Image adjustments, threshold. Boom. I kind of like it. All right, now what's the color of the shirt? Wait, did I save that? I thought, like, one of the things I thought we could put in the book was sorry, I'm in my getting something in the closet here. If we made that yearbook I was talking about, is this time we were in. Sorry, I'm bringing that up so you guys can see. When they had the article in Nintendo Power, we just like basically put this in there. And they also had a thing in here about the flood, which I kind of wish that hadn't been destroyed. Maybe we should build a new one. But like that would be something that'd be like, hey, be good. And then like these pencil puzzles, maybe we actually put a pencil puzzle in there. This one is like the one copy that I have left that's pristine that I'm not doing any of the puzzles in. And then I've got another copy that I haven't worked through some of them. Maybe I should work on those. This is like basically this kind of thing, but with like full color pages is what I'm thinking for the yearbook. These were probably expensive to have made. Hey, Leedsy. Do you want to drive down and attend Mario Marathon in person? Do you still live in Michigan? I think you do. Anyway, we're having Mario Marathon at Jed's house. Hey, play a raise. Alright, so I saved that. Then I'm going over here, uploading that image. Are you good at Mario Sunshine? Reasonably good. How long would it take you to beat it? So if we have these shirts, if we want, let's say we need like, how many shirts do we give away? Like 70 shirts. So they're probably like 10 smalls, 20 mediums, 20 large, 20 extra large, 5. Probably end up buying something like that amount of shirts. So these would be $8.50 a piece. For $721 worth of shirts. Huh. Well, I'm the only one that knows how to play that game, so having someone else play it, I mean, like, people can play it because the controls are good, but there's levels people get stuck on. Luckily, I have the official guide to Mario Sunshine right here. I gotta switch over to this camera. I should just put this on this other screen so then you can see. The problem with this is the blue coins. Well, one of the problems is the back of it's destroyed. The other one is the blue coins. This book has all of them checked off, and then some of them are wrong, which is awful. The one time that we did the 100%, like John and I don't think I've ever told this story, but we're trying to do it, and this was like when I was rage quitting, and I was like, just screw it, we just have to give it up, we can't complete it. Let's see, how much did these shirts cost? So Glidden Ultra Cotton is one thing, Anvil is a one thing. These are nice. Hanes shirts are okay. These 50-50 shirts, let's just do that. Maybe that color. What color do you think we should do? Gray. Dark blue. So anyway, we're sitting there doing it, and on the laptop, we're watching YouTube videos of somebody else doing it, and we're doing exactly what they did. So we like walk through the levels, following these tutorials on YouTube, because we just like, we would, and it was awful because we had like most of the coins, but there'd be like 2 we were missing, and we couldn't find them. So we had to run back through the entire thing to figure out which ones we had gotten, because like if you accidentally touch one, you've got it. So if we design a shirt through this custom ink, they have a partner thing called Booster. They'll let you sell the shirts. So you set a target price for your shirts. So say we charge like $35, and we say we want to sell 50 shirts. The $1,200 would go to Child's Play. And then how does that work? So that is Hanes Comfort Soft. Let's see if we did like the one here. So there we do like same amount of money. So it seems like they're charging more for this service, because if we go back over here and we bought shirts for $8.50 a piece, let me bring up my calculator, check their math. 50 shirts times 850, $420 or $425. And then if we were selling 50 times $35 is 1,700 minus, it's roughly in the same ballpark. All right. So you're making quite a bit of profit. So what we were thinking was, no money out of your pocket, and then shipping is with Booster is it's like $4 a shirt or something for in the United States, and then it's really expensive. Internationally, but I mean it's expensive when I have to ship them internationally too. So it's $4.99 to ship a shirt. So maybe we charge $30, and then of that, $21 goes to Child's Play, or we charge like $20 more. Hey, Carolyn. Ooh. Well, if you think you want to come here, let us know. Send us an email at team@MarioMarathon, and we'll figure out the schedule. Let us know which day or days you would want to be here. And then, so if we charge like $20 more than the cost of the shirt, so say they're $8.50, we charge $28.50 plus shipping. Someone would have to pay like $35. But then if you want one shipped to Canada, it's $12 shipping instead of $5 shipping, which, I don't know. The work of shipping, usually there's no cost for us to do that. We need to figure out all the rules of when we would want people there, and like I said, like if people are coming, we can't have 20 people that are on the stream all the time that aren't people that are traditionally Mario Marathon people, or it will just completely change the event. But so we're working on what we can do about that. Figure out like how we can get people to come for one day, or if they want to stay, figure out where they can stay and stay for a couple days. But we'll have like we always have like the off camera area, which is like another room in the house that has the stream playing, so people that want to watch but not be on camera can do that. So anyway, this would be an option to sell shirts. Mario Marathon, yeah. Today's guest star is this person. The green shirt last year was nice. Maybe we do green and red. Ooh, that's too much. I like the cardinal one that we had. Oh, I like that. I don't know if white's the right color. Heather navy, that's pretty. I'm just gonna. All right, there's our Mario Marathon prize shirt design. Any objections? You guys watching at home? The close-up is here, let's copy that. How do I make a pattern? Paint from a pattern, and I want the pattern to be, I think you have to like select this or something. make a new image, paste that, and then I want to filter other offset, I don't know, 20, 20. There's a little bit of a, whoa. There's a little bit of a, you could see like hard lines between. That seems okay. Edit, define pattern, indigo background. There's a pattern, and then we will go here and we will paint with the indigo background pattern everywhere. It doesn't look so great, but that's the design. What do you guys think? Oh, eBay charity feature. That's interesting. So it becomes an auction instead of a like raffle. You really want black shirt with gold text, huh? Black shirt. What is gold like that? I want the color to be, maybe I need to just take this off, image, let me do like color overlay on this. Black, distressed. Virtual and color, white, nope. Alright, so then I can do athletic gold. I hate it, but if that's what you guys want, that's what we'll do. Everybody's stuck with it now. Yeah, the problem is if we add a second color of printing, yeah, this looks like two high school senior shirt. you can do is just select, modify, expand 1 pixel, delete all that. There we go. Delete that. All right, there we go. Yeah, the problem with, like, so if we do the shirts where people buy them, I need to figure out if it's going to let them pick the color they want. Or if we can do that. Last year we had this huge ordeal where we were packing up shirts and we got to the end and we were sealing them. So if you ever want a shirt, we get these, like, I forget what they're called, some kind of poly something or other, poly shirt bags. Like something like this, poly clear plastic shirt bags, or like poly mailer bags, these kind of things, because it's like the cheapest thing that you can send the shirt in that'll somewhat protect it. So we have these things, and we've got a spreadsheet of everybody. We have to, if we do different color shirts, we say, tell us your address, what color shirt you want, what size shirt you want, and then we collect that all up in a Google spreadsheet from a Google form, and then we go through and verify that those match the prizes. Once we've got everybody's things, then we go through, we order the shirts show up, and we have this big sorting party where we use the spreadsheet to print the labels, and then the labels have like a code in the corner that says the color and size, because we don't want to be like red extra large, or have a person's name. Like, it just seemed like we shouldn't print on the outside of the thing the size of the shirt the person wears, in case they don't want people to know how the sizes that they are. So we had like a code, like A5 would mean something. So then we put all those in the bags, and we're like stuffing the shirts, and we get to the end and we're like one shirt short of the wrong color. So somebody has like put the color, like a red shirt in when they wanted a green shirt or something, and they're all sealed. So we're like going back through, like poking little holes in the bag, trying to look in there with a flashlight to see what color the shirts people are in these bags and figure out who we gave the wrong shirt to. It was awful. Next year we won't seal the bags until we're done. Or this year. So I got a shirt design for email. So that will be in the email that we send out, along with, I was just going to make one that said eat, sleep, Stargate, repeat, with sleep crossed out. What do you guys think of that? And this image of the Switch prize, we're giving away a Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is really awesome. It is after 10 o'clock. I need to go. Okay. But maybe we'll do it. I don't know. We have to send out a survey to get sizes anyway. You guys like this better than the shirt we've got? Ugh. So it's either this or then maybe we put another layer with a pencil that's like that, and we will add a stroke that is white to that. So we can move that. That's not what I wanted to move. I wanted to move the line. Can't really tell that it says sleep. Maybe narrower. What's the name of that custominc.com? We could do what else could we do? Oh yeah, we could put that on the that actually is pretty awesome. I want to get a couple of like tote bags. Maybe just like these grocery tote bags or something. If you could print on the other side. I really like that. Like this seems like it should be a shirt. Maybe the prize shirt is something different. Do you think we should take the child's play part off here? We've never had that on the shirt before. Yeah, we can make hats. We can make all kinds of stuff. Like, they'll make anything. I I'm sure you can do hoodies, sweatshirts, hats, baseball caps, pants. Be great if you could do two sides. So we could do yeah, so I was thinking like having like a prize be like a tote bag that said something on it with a t-shirt and then this yearbook thing that we're talking about making, and then maybe like whatever the postcard is as kind of like a swag bag. Would be pretty cool. How much does this cost? 10 of those. $21 each. It's expensive. Yeah, we could do that on the back of the shirt, or have some of them. Wonder if we can like official shirt be, so we just do, because these two-sided shirts I'm sure are going to cost a lot more. 10, 20, 20, 20, 5, 5. Wow, that's actually, you add the back and it's like less than $1 more per shirt. Still $800 for shirts, but We could do that and then just put mariomarathon.com at the bottom so it at least says Mario Marathon on it. Yeah, we were thinking like the like other shirt could be just not say official gold member. So if you want the one that says official gold member shirt, and then this one could be the the sale shirt. So you try to win the prize shirt, and then you could get this shirt. I kind of think maybe they should be reversed, and this should be here, and that Child's Play logo could go there. We could even do something like that. Yeah, I don't like that. So Wednesday night. I haven't sent anything out about it, but you guys are here, so I'll just tell you. We're planning every other Wednesday. We have planning meetings for Mario Marathon. We're going to be streaming from Jed's house. So, you know, if you're not doing anything Wednesday night, come watch. Got a lot of work to do, though. That's the problem. Convert to one color, white. Delete that. I like that. Yes, the team email is the best. We're checking it this time of year. And I gotta go, guys. I should go back to the other place that printed the t-shirts. They were a lot cheaper instead of doing them through this custom ink website. So we could do the custom ink thing for like this shirt if people want to buy them, because then they handle all the coordination and shipping. And then we do the other shirt, which would be the actual prize shirt through the other company. And then we can give away more shirts. The other place was Underground Printing, which is well, there was one in Lafayette. There's probably one in Bloomington because they're like a college town thing. So there'll be 2 t-shirt designs. One is a prize shirt and one's for sale. That way, anybody that wants a shirt can get a shirt, which is the goal of having the things for sale, not so much to make money, but that way people can be like, I've got a Mario Marathon shirt, I've been trying to get one for 10 years, I can guarantee myself that I can get one. And I really like both of them, actually. I talked to the Yeti. They're too busy with Summer Games Done Quick, which is like the week after Mario Marathon, to take on the work of shipping other shirts. Now the problem is, like, I always want to get a shirt to see what they look like, and you have to get 6 of them, and 6 shirts cost like 20 or 30 bucks a piece. That's a good point. Like, we could do the shirts going on sale. I mean, you guys know Actually, let me see something. I've worked with the guys in Lafayette, but there's probably, I can almost guarantee there's like a t-shirt screen printing place in Indianapolis. I can't imagine that there's one in Lafayette. And yeah, Fast Advertising, JC, no. Sports Plus Screen Printing. There's tons of these places. 1 5-star review. Leapfrogs Apparel. Looks like they actually print them. Oh, this place looks like the place to go. Yeah, I just find a place here. Because if I can just get these shirts printed locally and pick them up, then we can still do a for sale shirt. I've thought about that. Alright guys, I'm going to go. Come back on Wednesday. We'll send something out. Hopefully between now and Wednesday I get an email out to the mailing list with the schedule of everything and these shirt designs, and get some people donating to Mario Marathon this year. Thank you guys for tuning in and sharing your ideas. I think it's going to be great. Goodbye.